I mean, what I don't understand is why are you always talking to women? You know, so many of these social media da'wah bros, you know, always talking to women about women, how they're supposed to be, how they're supposed to act, how they're supposed to dress, on and on and on. Like, why are you always going into the ladies section of the masjid, akhi? That's not your lane, right? I mean, what happened to the segregation of the sexes? Women are over here, men are over here. Meanwhile, you're always about women's business, always talking about the sisters, always talking to the sisters. They've got mahrams, they've got walis, they've got their guardians, and it isn't you. I mean, I hate to use their terminology, but this is about the most beta thing you can possibly do. Always in the women's section. And the irony is that these are the same ones who are endlessly droning on and on about masculinity. Meanwhile, you can't do the basic thing, the most basic thing that men do as men, which is to ignore women. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean that in an obnoxious way, but women have their world, their sphere, and men have their world and their sphere. But meanwhile, you're always trying to weasel your way into the sphere of women under the guise of nasiha, you know, under the guise of advice. But you're just like a peeping Tom who's trying to justify why he's doing what he's doing by saying that you're just trying to check up on the sisters to make sure that they're safe. No, it's not your business. The men are over here, brother. Meanwhile, you keep sliding your way back to where the sisters are. And you know, this is very disrespectful. It's very insulting to their walis. I mean, let's take this offline, you know. Let me catch you on the street talking to my wife or talking to my sisters about how they shouldn't go out, or they shouldn't go to the gym, or they shouldn't go to school, or you don't like the way they're dressed, or what have you. I wish you would. You better hope that that red pill you took is a painkiller, because you're going to be dancing cheek to cheek with the concrete, brother. You see what I'm saying? Look, I've said it many times before. The Brahma is about protecting the women whom you are responsible for from other men, and about protecting other women whom you are not responsible for from you. So leave them alone. Ignore them. If she's not your wife, if she's not your sister, if she's not your daughter, then don't try to do her husband's job or her brother's job or her father's job. Know your place. Because as far as any real wali is concerned, you walking up to a woman or talking to a woman and trying to give her nasiha, it just looks to us like you're trying to chat her up. Because that is what you're doing. You're nothing but a pickup artist posing as a da'i. You're a snake in sheikh's clothing. So I would advise you, my nasiha to you would be for you to lower your gaze before somebody lowers it for you.